Hey everybody. No music again, so you know what that means. Doing Human Centipede 2. But this time I'm not alone because I have my good co-host with me this time.
Yo, what's up, dudes? I am back. This movie I have
Yep,
seen.
little hiatus. Yeah, there we go. Little hiatus, but he's back because he's seen it.
Yes, I mean I saw the first one, but I barely remember it.
Yeah, this one's way more memorable than the first, so I don't
It
blame you.
it honestly is, and I know that a lot of the hubbub about the first one was that oh, it's this gross idea, and the movie's really bad. And then people said the same thing about this movie, Human Centipede 2. But actually, I thought it was a pretty well constructed film.
Yeah, for sure. In the review of the first one, which I know you haven't heard, but I
No,
talked about how everyone complained in the first one about, oh, it's gore and it's gross and this and that, but there really was nothing gory about it. It was just the
no,
idea of it.
not
This
really.
one was seriously fucked up. This one was way worse than the first because of what you saw and what happened.
I wonder if some of that is in response to some of those reviews where they said it was too gory, and the director, whose name is, I guess it's a stage name, Tom Six, was like, that
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
gory. If they want gory, I'll give them gory, and then made this movie.
Which I don't blame him because I think he was banned in like Australia and a bunch of other
I,
countries. I think because of the
I,
rating.
for some reason, which it doesn't make sense. As bad as the stuff in this movie, in these movies are, I feel like I still have seen worse in other movies.
Really, I don't know. This one was pretty bad. I don't
It's
think I've
pretty,
ever
it's
seen.
pretty bad, and I don't have any examples off the top of my head, but I just when I watched them, I had an impact. Like, oh, well, yeah, that's pretty wild. But there wasn't much. There was one thing at the end of the movie that did go really far that I had never seen before, and I feel like we should wait to tell everybody what happened.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Did it
it's
have to do with driving?
yep,
Okay, all right,
putting
yeah.
that
So we'll
pedal
say
to
that
the
for
metal,
last.
my friend.
Yeah, so just hang in there, folks. You got to listen to this in order to
God, I
listen.
can't wait.
So let's see. This one, I think the little numbers real quick. It did a lot worse than the first one. It only made 142,000
Yeah, but there's no telling
box
how many.
office.
I mean, this wasn't theatrically released. You know,
It was, but not. It wasn't out for long.
it was never here.
The film was subject to heavy censorship throughout the world, and
Yep.
was sometimes edited to remove objectionable content or banned altogether. It received generally negative reviews, with much criticism focused on acting, plot, and violence. Yeah, well, there was violence.
A little bit, yeah.
And for some reason, this one was called the Human Centipede 2 Full Sequence.
I'm seeing it was
The
in
first
18
one was.
theaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's odd. Huh.
that's what it says here.
Uh, yeah, the first one, I think I forgot, but it was called the Human Centipede first
First
sequence.
sequence, yeah.
This, yeah, that was this one's Human Centipede 2 full sequence,
So what's the
which I
third
don't
one
think the whole
called?
sequence is. Human Centipede 3 final sequence.
Oh, why is it final but the second one was already full?
I don't know. I don't even know why it had to be the first sequence,
I
unless
don't know.
because they're not conjoined stories. Huh, get it? All right,
Uh,
everybody. It's not a
God
conjoined
damn it.
story because like every movie was different and like they used the same people, but it wasn't like one giant story. That would make sense to have the sequences like that.
Well, no, and the thing that happens first off in this movie that I don't think I even realized before it started was that this movie takes place in quote unquote the real world, where the main character of this movie is watching the first Human Centipede on like a TV at his guard duty job.
Yeah, because it's a movie in that universe.
Right.
The movie like it was to us. I thought that was pretty cool, kind of like a self-aware kind of thing.
Yeah, and then a lot of times a movie will try and reinvent itself like further down the line, kind of like Bride of Chucky did at the fourth movie. But I mean, shit, right? The second one immediately takes a left turn.
Yeah. So, and then I didn't realize it either, but the main guy, the little creepy guy, he didn't talk at all throughout the whole movie. His
Didn't say
character
one
was
word.
like mute. Yeah. It was real interesting because I didn't realize that until I heard about it and then I was like thought back and I was like yeah he didn't talk at all,
No, he
which
made
is funny because
noises.
that guy, yeah, that actor is a like a theater actor I think in England or whatever, so like obviously he talks, so it was really weird to like just not talk.
Yeah, I don't know, but I
And he
mean,
talked in the
it
third one.
worked.
He was like the warden's buddy.
Oh,
So he
was he?
talked in the third one. Yeah,
I never saw the full movie of that.
I never did either. I was kind of a little done after this one because I got all my gore fill.
Why was it like an entire prison was put in a like a connected thing for whatever reason?
Yeah, because of the I guess it was a prison in Texas, and I guess they had like either it was financial troubles feeding them or they were running out of food. I forget what it was. I think it was financial troubles, like because it cost too much to keep feeding them. So then I think the little guy showed him the movie Human Centipede to the warden, and he's
Oh,
like, "That's a
okay.
great idea," and then made something to where all 500 prisoners were joined together.
Oh.
That's why it was like the biggest one ever. They're all on, but they weren't sewn or like stapled or anything together. It was like they put a harness on them somehow that like held them together like that, like a black
Oh.
harness or something.
Uh-huh. Weird.
Okay. Gotta suck those anuses.
Should I have the cuttlefish?
Vanilla paste or cuttlefish?
I can't like not watch
Such
that scene without
that's such a
watching the
good
outtakes.
episode. It's so good. Yeah, because oh god, he dies every time he tries doing it.
Honestly, every time I agree to a privacy thing that pops up, I think of that episode.
It's a good point. It got his point across.
Yeah. 'Cause no one's gonna fucking like. I was playing the Soul Calibur 6 demo, and before you could start the game, you have to scroll through that thing, and it took like 3 minutes to scroll through it. I'm not gonna fucking read all that.
God. But not even that. If you decline it, if you're like, oh, I don't agree to it, then you can't play or use the product.
I know.
So,
So
you
who's
have
gonna
to
do
agree.
it? And I've already paid
So
$60.
yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter.
Nope.
But I'll tell you what. If I had to be in one of these, I would want to be the front.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely the case. I mean, it's gonna suck having my asshole ripped apart, but I guess it's better than the alternative.
Yeah, either the front or behind a woman. I'd be all right.
Shit is shit.
Yeah, but guys grow hair in their holes. I don't want hair in my mouth.
So do ladies.
Nah, women are
They,
pristine.
uh,
They're perfect.
they take care of that.
Hey, I haven't licked a hairy woman ass, so I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
Yeah, I missed you, buddy.
No, I'm done.
You're,
Move on.
done already holy no!
No, I mean
7
with
minutes
that.
in.
I mean with that. Move on.
Oh, okay.
Almost that.
Thanks.
No, that's mine.
Oh.
You gotta admit.
Anyways, yeah. Hey, all right. So this, like, you get a feel for the guy because he's just like this little fucked up dude, and I think he has a pet centipede too, right? He has like a couple centipedes.
He has
in
a
his room.
couple in a like a terrarium or something.
And his mom's a bitch, right? That'll fucking she like yells at him and puts him down.
Yeah,
And shit.
this is a like a cliche case of guys fucked up because his mom fucked him up.
Yeah, but also too, didn't that priest dude like touch him?
I mean probably don't all
I
priests
could have
touch
swore
kids?
that. I mean, I yeah. Was I ugly then? Because I didn't get touched.
Maybe you just weren't pure enough.
I don't know. I was a little chubby kid. I was very pure back then.
Hmm.
Too many tacos, I bet.
All right, move on.
Yeah, well, you're the one. All right. Anyways, so like, it just establishes that he has like a really shitty life. So like, he really enjoys like the movie. Like he wants that to happen. And
So
you know what? He followed his dreams, and he was starting to make it happen.
was it in the beginning that we saw him that he was jacking off with sandpaper?
I don't know.
Because that
but
happens.
I know. Yeah, but I know he had a good time.
They don't show it.
I don't know if it happened.
explicitly, but
I don't know if it happened right away.
I don't know. But I have a quote here.
Go for it.
Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times, who did not assign a star rating to the original, gave this film 0 stars in review, calling it reprehensible, dismaying, ugly, artless, and an affront to any notion, however remote, of human decency. He would later name it the worst
Okay.
movie of 2011. So here's the thing. Roger Ebert is widely regarded as, one of the most respectable critics or whatever, but a lot of his reviews I feel he's completely wrong on.
Yeah.
This being one of them.
Art's
Look,
art. You like,
this isn't
yeah.
a great movie, but it's not. I don't think it's bad.
No,
The cinematography is
definitely.
good. The performances are actually pretty good. The gore is where it needs to be. Uh, the story it makes sense enough, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of horror movies are fairly simple. This is no different.
Hey, and it took what do you call a bold approach by being black and white. There's only a handful of movies I could think of that were black and white.
It did.
Clerks, that Schmidt, or not Schmidt, Schindler's List. Like
Yeah,
that was black and white, right?
it was.
Yeah. See, there's only a couple I could think of that took the black and white approach, but this one decided to be black and white. I wonder if it was cheaper instead of having color, because then they could have made the blood whatever
No,
color, because it just looks black.
I wonder if it was an effort to
There's a
try and
lot of
prevent
blood.
censorship.
Oh, maybe because it
But
doesn't look as bad in black and white.
yeah, it's you can get away with more because every time like wrestling now, at least the big company that I'm not gonna name because they're awful, they censor all
WWE.
of their blood with they censor all of their blood in black and white now, as if I don't
I
know
didn't
what that
realize that.
is, but
Oh,
it's like the red offends people for some reason.
in like video packages and shit.
Yeah, and anytime it's on TV, it's stupid.
I think it's because the red it just looks violent. So like black and white, I guess makes it a little less violent because it's not that harsh red color,
Maybe that's
blood
maybe
color.
that was their approach with this movie, or it could just be
Maybe.
stylistic approach.
True. Either way, it worked. I liked it.
Yeah, it worked for me.
So what? So yeah,
Eraserhead is in black and white.
I,
Granted, that was a while ago,
oh there you
but that
go.
worked for that movie.
I, I never saw it, but I remember it being in
Uh,
black and white. The pictures I seen. Um, fucking Twin Peaks reference. God damn it.
there is no Twin Peaks connection to
So
this, as far as I know.
no, but Eraserhead. That was the dude that was
No,
married
I
to the
know,
log lady.
I know.
Not the log lady, but the lumber lady.
Do you know he kept that hair for like 6 years or something for that movie?
That weird tall fro. That weird tall fro.
Yeah, because it took him so long to
Uh,
shoot it because they had no money.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, fun fact.
Uh, yeah. Another fun fact. Like I said in the last review, the tagline of the first movie was 100% medically accurate.
I
The
remember that.
tagline for this movie was 100%. Was it not medically accurate or something like that? It was
Is
like
it?
just letting. Yeah, I think so. It was like 100% medically inaccurate. There we go. I knew it was short like the other one.
I have the poster right here. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it says.
100% medically inaccurate. Which, very true, because he saw the movie and just thought, oh, okay, I could just piece them together like that. Because I remember he kidnapped somebody, and then he tried severing the ligament in the leg, to make so that they can't walk.
Yeah,
But the dude bled out and died, I believe, because
he
he cut
did.
it wrong.
Yeah, and
And the
that
same
made
thing, same
sense.
thing with the yeah, and same thing with the an ass guy, right? He like cut the ass, but he cut like a vein, and the dude bled to death.
Something like that. Yeah. So he just started
Yeah. So then
stapling
he's like,
them.
oh shit. Yeah, because he was trying to cut out the piece of ass so he could staple it to the face, but then he's like, "Hey, give me your lips," and started just staple gunning like
Did he
lips to asses.
did he pull out all their teeth first? All of them? Or did he
remember
pull someone's teeth and they died?
I don't know. I don't remember that many people dying because he captured like 14, 15 people,
Yeah,
but I don't
and
remember a lot of them dying. One
was
was
he
that
just getting
pregnant
them at
chick.
random?
But she died, so he threw her. I
Yeah,
think so because he worked in a parking lot, so he was kidnapping them from a parking lot.
yeah, a bit of foreshadowing there, by the way.
Yeah, so she died and he like threw her to the side. Oh, you know what? There was
Yes.
a couple dead people because he had a little like pile of dead people that he
The
put
pregnant
them
lady
to.
did not die.
No, well, they don't know that yet. God,
Oh,
jeez, Tim.
well,
Wait.
I don't know. I thought you had it wrong.
No, that's why I was skimming over it.
But she was
'Cause she like
playing dead.
I don't know. She might have, or
Maybe.
she might have just passed out.
Yeah, probably.
But either way, he really really liked, I believe, the chick who was the star of the first one, which if you guys remember me talking about it, was the girl that was in the middle. So he like wrote her a letter pretending to be a
Oh.
movie executive, telling her like, "Oh, come in and for this movie part, blah blah blah." So he dresses up as a driver because he stole a limo to pick her up to take her to the warehouse because he wanted her to be the front line of the 15-person centipede.
Still not saying a
And
word.
Yeah, yeah, no, still not talking because he wrote the letter, so he still didn't talk.
I totally forgot that
And
they brought that actress in.
yeah, so she was back. And this time she was the front of it though, so that was good.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, he got them all working, and then he didn't have like this would never work because this is the medically inaccurate part, but
Uh huh.
they wouldn't eat or he wanted them to eat, so he injected like laxative into like all their
Oh,
arms, and they
yeah.
all just like shot diarrhea in each other's mouths.
Oh, okay, I
And
remember
but
that.
that was a lot worse because you saw it coming out because their mouths aren't fully sewed on, so they're just staple gunned. So you
Yep.
just saw like shit coming out of the mouths, and it was like, okay, this is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a bold choice.
It was. Oh, and then that's when everything went to shit. And if you want to talk about said scene, then go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, so towards the end of the movie, a lot. I think a lot of the somebody rips themselves off or something, or they all die or whatever. The pregnant woman is like disconnected from it and either playing dead or knocked out or whatever.
She was already in
She,
that pile. Remember, she was under a
yeah,
sheet. I told you.
yeah. She comes to. She gets in a car and is desperately trying to like start it and get away. But then she
That
goes
same car
into
that he brought the chick in.
yeah. Then she goes into labor and so she literally gives birth. The baby pops out. She's sitting in the driver's seat, so the baby kind of comes out and goes to like the floor mat of the driver's side, and somehow it gets kind of pushed to the back or whatever. And in a haste, not really kind of giving a shit, the mom doesn't even react. In an effort to get away, she slams her foot on the accelerator, crushing the newborn baby's head, and they showed it, and that was like the moment where it's like, wow, never seen that happen before in a movie.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like,
Holy
did I
shit!
seriously just fucking see that?
I had to rewind it.
Cause she like, yeah, cause she like popped the baby out, and then cause he was banging on the window the whole time.
Yeah.
He was like like
Yep.
just and so then it popped out, and then yeah, the baby fell onto the floor because of the way she was sitting, and then she just once she got it started, she slammed down that pedal to go in reverse to take off, and
Yep.
boom, baby crush. I was just like, oh my
Holy
fucking
shit.
god, I really did see that.
Yeah.
And then that was when he got mad, and he was like, and he like ran back to the centipede, and then I think he was about to kill the front chick, but
Probably.
she had a knife or she got something, and she stabbed him in the neck, I think, and that kind of sent him walking away. And then I think that's when the dude ripped himself off of the ass, and then now there's two of them just crawling around.
Oh god, they were crawling around.
But then it ended really weird because then after that, I think it cut, and then it came back to him sitting in the parking garage watching Human Centipede. And so then it was
Yeah.
like, was the whole movie him thinking of what would happen, or is this like afterwards he's all healed from it, or it ended really like okay, like really confusing like to me.
Yeah, it's there for you to interpret it how you wish. I interpret it as a lot of time. A lot of people, I'm sure everybody at some point has watched a movie and had thoughts about like, what if I did that? And that's the way I interpret it. Is that's what he was doing.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, but I guess I don't know. To me, it was kind of a letdown, almost like that movie, that Nicolas Cage movie, Next.
I never saw it.
You never saw it? That was when he could see like 2 minutes into the future,
No, I know. I saw
so
the
he can like
trailers. It looked horrible, so I didn't watch it.
yeah, yeah. So I did, and it kind of was. But at the end, he's able to do that, right? And so, but when he's with, I think Jessica Biel, he's able to see like a little further. So when he's around her, he can go like more than 2 minutes in the future to really see what's going on. So at the end of the movie, I guess they're planning some nuke attack or something's about to blow, and so he's like, "There's no stopping it," and it does blow up, and it's like, "Oh, holy shit!" But then it stops, and then the whole half of the movie rewinds back to like where they were in bed before that event happened, and he just kind of opens his eyes like, "Oh," like he's that vision thing, and then it ends, and it's like, wait, so the whole rest of the half of the movie was like a vision, and it was just like, God damn it! It's just like, fuck, this movie sucks.
I don't know. Some that shit doesn't really bother me anymore. Maybe it's because I watch so much David Lynch stuff.
Uh, who's that?
A lot of a lot of his shit is kind of a lot. He likes dreams a lot. He likes to play with that dream concept and like people's
You
kind
wanna know?
of
You
what?
wanna know a fun fact?
Sure.
I have seen Twin Peaks, but I've never seen one of his movies ever.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, I just want to throw that out there.
Well, I've told you you should watch Mulholland Drive. It's by far the easiest to understand.
I remember when it came out, but I was a kid and I was too young to like
2001, I
think
think.
about watching it. Yeah, 2001.
Yeah, I only saw it a
Well,
year ago for the first time.
yeah, I was 2001. I was in seventh grade, so yeah, I was a kid.
We would not have got it. I hadn't seen Twin Peaks yet.
No,
I didn't see Twin
yeah,
Peaks until like a few number of years ago when it was on Netflix finally.
yeah. I didn't see Twin Peaks, so I had Netflix either, and I was like, hey, what's this? And then the music, the opening score got me, and I was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, I got those soundtracks on my iPod, and it's a treat.
Nice.
David Lynch, by the way, does the music too for. I mean, he didn't Angelo Basiletti. Somebody composed
Yeah,
it, but
he did the
he has a
opening score.
he has a big part in the sound design in pretty much everything he does.
Well, you'd want to as a director. You want your movie to
Well,
sound
not
and
not
be
a
the
lot
way you
do.
want it to.
There's not many. Like I
No,
can
I
think
know,
of
but you think you
Dave,
would.
David Lynch and John Carpenter, are the only two that come to my mind right away as guys who did their own music and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But God, stepping on that baby.
Yeah, that really got me. I was like,
Another scene like that I think of is it's in the first Toxic Avenger. Have you ever seen that?
never seen it. Nope.
First Toxic Avenger, and it's like there's like a 12-year-old kid and he's riding his bike, and there's just these asshole teenagers who are like, and it's a trauma movie, so the asshole teenagers are like sociopaths, basically amped up. So like this kid like falls down on his bike or something, or they make him fall on his bike. I don't remember. But then they either are driving forward or backing up over the kid's head, and they like you can tell like it's obviously like they put a pumpkin or something there really quickly, but the shot is pretty effective. It looks really good because they're running over this kid's head. And before that was the youngest kid I had seen die on screen until I saw a movie. Oh fuck, I can't. Oh, what is it called? I mean, let me. There was a movie, and I think it's another trauma movie, where the end the end scene is like all these adults killing all like these little kids. There's like dozens and dozens of kids that have turned evil or something.
Children of the Corn.
No, it's something that like it's something different. I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
All right.
Beware, Children at Play.
Oh, I never heard
1989
of that.
horror film distributed by Troma Entertainment, where it's just the last scene is just 5 to 6 minutes of like dozens of little kids, like 7 or like between 13 and 5 or whatever, just getting murdered by all these adults.
Jeez.
It's fucking. I mean, it's kind of awesome. Only
There,
only Troma would have done that shit.
there was I never really seen a kid get killed in a movie until I saw Rambo 4. Because then
Rambo
during that whole
4?
like, Burma scene, yeah, during that Burma scene or whatever, the people were killing everybody. Then like I saw like you see the kids get shot, and I was like, I thought they couldn't kill kids on screen. I was like really like thrown
Jesus.
back. I was like,
That's
I
just
didn't
video
think you did
games.
that. Like but I didn't, I didn't see any of the 80
Full
movies. So
full
like,
disclosure,
I didn't know that.
I've never seen a Rambo movie.
I've only seen Rambo 4.
The closest I've gotten is Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh god, we got to review that movie.
We will once we get out of the horror month.
So good, yeah. This whole month is we gotta focus on this.
Yeah. But yeah, Beware Children at Play was the I think of nonstop because it's just so funny, and it's on YouTube. The whole
Keep it
movie.
constant.
The movie itself
Oh, really?
is kind of the movie itself is nothing memorable, but that last 5 minutes, holy shit!
Have to check it out then.
Yeah, they're getting shot and stabbed and like beat. it's something.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
That's all I got for this one, really. I
Yeah,
know
same
it gets a
here.
bad rap.
Well, he did beat the fuck out of his mom too, and
That
like
too,
ate
yeah.
dinner with like her open head, just
I remember
while
that.
she's still sitting there.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
yeah. I'm not disgusted by stuff in movies because I know it's fiction.
Yeah, I'm shocked by it because it's like, oh, I never thought I'd see that, but I'm
The
not
baby
like,
thing
oh my
shocked me
god,
to
like
all hell.
it did. That right there made it go from one thumb to two thumbs up.
And the pulling of the teeth, just because I teeth shit freaks me out.
Well, have you ever had teeth pulled?
Uh, I was unconscious, so I mean, yeah,
Oh,
but
see, I was awake. That shit hurts. Even when it's all numbed up, you
uh,
hear and feel it being pulled like from the root. So yeah,
yeah.
that
I've
nope,
I've had
yeah.
an
Oh god,
I've
it's
had an oral surgery where I had a tooth pulled because the permanent tooth was coming in like crooked, so they had to pull the baby tooth and then make it come down the right way. And then I had my
that's
wisdom
weird.
teeth removed. And it's
That's
it's
usually
it
a Mex. No,
happens a lot.
it's usually a Mexican thing. No, but usually it's a Mexican thing.
What
I had
is?
that problem. That having the baby tooth stay there while the adult tooth's coming in crooked.
My mom had the exact same thing with the exact same tooth, but she never had anything
That's
done
weird.
to it.
I had six teeth pulled because of that problem.
Jesus Christ! I just had the one. It was a canine.
I had three on the upper left and then three on the upper right.
Jesus Christ! I guess those shit was coming in really crooked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, one did, yeah, but they got
So
the other five before it was a problem.
so for mine, what they pulled the canine and then like cut off some of the upper gum and stuck a
Oh,
metal thing on the tooth that they exposed and then put like a little chain on it and then gave me braces and then put the chain connected to like the bottom brace so it would just it was just yanking on it for a while and eventually
oh,
forced it
so
into
it just
place.
have it grow straight down.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. There's
I had
still
my
I,
wisdom teeth taken out too.
there's still a little bit of gum missing on the roof, so like I can feel more of that tooth than any of the other teeth with my tongue.
Jesus.
Yeah. But other than that, it's totally normal.
I had my four wisdom teeth taken out. They put me under, but
Yeah.
fun fact: I woke up during it. So I
God,
remember
that
waking
sucks.
up with my with my eyes being sleepy, but my body feeling like normal. And I just remember I couldn't move my head. My mouth was like open as far as I could possibly have it open, and I started freaking out. And I broke out of the restraint because they have you in restraints. I
Hmm.
broke out of one of them, and like the nurse lady had to like hop on my arm and be like, "It's okay," and like pet my head until I passed back out. And
Jesus.
I was like, "Was that a horrible dream?" And then someone's like, "No, that happened." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ!"
kind of my fear.
Yeah. Oh, did you
Luckily,
ever
if
see that
the
movie Alive with Hayden Christensen?
no,
They thought he was dead or something like that, but he was actually like conscious in his head, and it had
that happens to
Jessica
people.
Alba in it. Yeah, and she was talking about pulling the plug on him because she wanted him dead, and he's like, "No," because he's alive, and like she
Yeah.
was working with the doctor to like kill him. But just because you said that, it's like where it's like, oh, you think you're dead, but you're really alive. So it's like
The
I never saw it because I heard it was shitty, but it was
the
interesting
only
premise.
the only Hayden Christensen movie I saw besides Star Wars was Jumper or whatever the
Jumper,
fuck.
fuck yeah.
I don't. It was alright, I guess. I mean, I wish I had that power.
So do I. Fucking two thumbs up. That movie's
Yeah,
good to me.
of the two times I've been unconscious, that was the biggest fear. But then they give you nitrous right before you get passed out, so you don't give a fuck.
I don't think I had that. I just remember
They
them
give
saying
that shit to
countdown
me.
from 100.
That calmed me the fuck down. I'll tell you that. And this
Oh, but I
one
thought
for
you were
me.
straight edge. You don't do
I
drugs.
I don't. I mean, it was their call. I'm gonna listen to the doctor. But
Oh, you still do drugs though.
I've had morphine too.
Oh, see, you can't say you're straight edge no
But that
more.
was
You're
I was
taking your straight
fucking
edge card.
I was dying from a kidney stone.
You can't die from a kidney stone. You just pee
It
it out.
sure no, it sure fucking feels like it when it's traveling from your kidney to your bladder. Holy fuck! I've had two. It's
No,
the
you just
worst
fucking.
pain I ever felt.
No, you just pee it out, and that's it.
No, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
You know what? God damn it! This movie is just we're done with this movie.
But yeah, no, I never had a kidney stone. I heard it. I heard it's horrible, but I never had one.
The
Luckily,
fucking
thank God.
the nurse there told me as I'm like laying on the bed. The thing about it is it hurts so bad. So like you're like like when you're lifting weights or straining.
Yeah.
That's how I am because it's the only thing that makes it not hurt as bad. But you're not supposed to do that because
Oh
you're gonna
shit.
fucking hurt yourself, you know. And so the only thing that made
Yeah.
me not do that was morphine.
Oh, gotcha. Damn.
I know it's fucking bad. The nurse told me that she's had like two kids and a kidney stone. She said the kidney stone was worse.
Because like even though we're like in 2018 in the future, there's still nothing that they could do to like dissolve it or disintegrate it or to give you to make it go away. It's like you
Only
still
if
have
it's
to
like
pass it and shit, right?
only if it's huge and it's stuck. But mine was really small.
Uh,
So and it's this tiny crystal like spiky ball that's traveling through a very tiny tube.
and
But
what
once
causes it? Like what?
various things like diet. Sometimes it's just a natural thing.
No, but I mean like it's something that your body can't process from what you ate or drank, and it just makes a crystal, or is it because it's like you had too much of
It's
said thing and
too
it
much
becomes a
calcium,
crystal?
too much uric acid. Mine was uric acid based, so
Oh,
uh,
okay.
it's just a thing.
Ow.
But a big part of it can be diet. Like if you have like a lot of rich foods, it causes gout, which is basically the same thing, but that's in your joints.
Oh. And I heard like soda, like people like, oh, you don't drink too much soda, you
Yeah,
get a kidney stone. But it's like I
that
drink
was what
soda
I.
every day, and I've never gotten a kidney
I
stone.
don't
So it's
I
like
don't
I'm
think
scared.
the ones that mine were. I don't think mine were was because of soda, but I just stopped. That's when I stopped drinking soda regularly,
Oh, okay.
and I honestly don't
Just
miss
to
it
be
really.
safe.
I went back after a while and would drink it, like only if I went out. I never bought it and had it at
Yeah.
home.
Oh, okay.
But now I haven't had it since February, and I don't plan on going
Damn.
back.
I don't plan on leaving it. The only way I'll leave it is if I get diabetes. I don't plan on
God
leaving
damn it.
soda.
You'll lose a ton of
Yeah.
weight if you do.
Oh, I know. I figured. I already lost a little bit of weight, so just like, might as well keep shit the same. All right, everybody.
Yeah,
That is
hey,
the end of our.
did you give ratings to the
Oh,
movies you did by yourself?
oh yeah. I think I gave 2 thumbs up to the first one.
Okay, well, what do you give? For the first of this, what do you give this one?
The, yeah, this one, man. I feel like I got to give it 2 thumbs up also.
Yeah, really?
Because it was again it took that same idea that I thought was so good in the first one and changed it, but it was still a good idea because you like it wasn't just like, oh, some dude trying to redo what this doctor did. It's like just some normal guy who was fucked up who thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that and did it. So it's like, I don't know, I like the premise and the art style, like you said, and just more shit happened in this one that you kind of wanted to see in the first one, so you got to see it in this one, except for the baby crushing thing.
Yeah,
So what about you?
yeah. Well, see, for the first one, I would probably, from what I remember, I would probably give it a Gladiator thumb, just because the idea is interesting, but there's a lot of nothing in that. So in
True.
this one it goes to 1 thumb because of the cinematography, the art style, the change of direction, which I think helped it, and yeah, having the balls to go to that baby thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess kudos, but you still killed the baby.
I
I don't
yeah, I
know.
do. I mean, I, I mean, he gets a thumb. That's the best I can say about it.
All right, so there you go. There's the ratings. You gotta at least watch it once in your life. Don't
Yes,
go in your life without like Two Girls One Cup. You had to at least watch it once.
I did.
I did too. I saw it multiple times, but I'm saying you at
I-
least have to watch it once. All right, everybody.
I guess we'll see you
Yeah, we will.
at the spooky movie.